and welcome back to our Let's Play of Demon's Souls. I am Chubby Cheez-It, the latter half of the 3 Heart Runners, and let's kill ourselves yet another boss. And it'll load, and it loads, and it takes a while loading. Will it stop loading? Let's see. Yes, there we go. Now that we've opened up all of the doors and killed the majority of the enemies, this level pretty much turns into a breeze. It's just straightforward all the way to the boss. There's going to be a lot of enemies in the area, but again, if you've been following along and have been or playing along and been doing something similar to what I've been doing, your character's going to be so strong now that you're pretty much not going to have any issues with any of the characters or the enemies, excuse me, that you're going to be coming across at this point in the game. Now when we start getting towards the last level and whatnot, yeah, it's going to get a little bit tougher, but again, these guys are a piece of cake. And I get a text message from a guy at work. Alright, we'll talk to him in just a second, I guess, because I should have shut that off. Hopefully we didn't hear the beeps, but probably did. Anyways, the trick to killing those guys that I found is just, it's kind of a move forward, move back strategy, because they usually charge forward when they're trying to hit you. As long as you're moving backwards and stuff, you'll miss. They'll miss you, and then you charge forward and kill them. You got 2 guys with long pikes up here, which they do a lot of damage to you. In fact, I thought I was going to die there for a second, but I'm just too scoof, so I ended up killing them and eat some more of that lovely, lovely, lovely stoner grass, and continue on with this game. This next part, you're going to want to have a shield for, because there are a couple of guys who are shooting arrows at this time, and the arrows can screw you, can end up screwing you up a little bit, especially when you're fighting guys and you're trying to hit them. The arrows will cause you to have some recoil, and then all of a sudden you've gone from hitting somebody to getting hit twice and dying. So knock out any of the guys that have arrows on them. I just volley arrows into the crowd, because you can do some damage to the other guys too. And then if you see an arrow coming, like I just did there, dodge out of the way. You can always jump out of the way if you really have to. Anyways, like I said, if you come into this area, hold your shield up the entire time. I have really not said a lot about the Adjudicator shield, how much I like it, but it's a really good shield. I know it cost Colorless Demon's Souls to upgrade, but it blocks well. It refills your health when you're standing still, and you're, or all the time, I should say. And it's just a good shield. I mean, it blocks like 95% of regular attack. It blocks more magic attack than the purple fire shield does. It's just a good shield, so this is the one that I recommend, especially for my build anyways, because again, I have low health, and I'm not a tank. I'm just a guy who needs something to help block a few of the stronger attacks that come my way, just so I don't die as often, even though I have pathetically died like 3 or 4 times in this game. But it works out pretty well. Getting some pretty cool souls now that I'll be devouring, and our little purple vagina friend runs into the fog to await us. Anyways, it's helpful if you bring these guys down one at a time, not like I just did, all at a time, because if you do all at a time, you are in for some serious trouble. So as you can see, I'm kind of panicking just a little bit here, because I did not want to have to do this twice. So we throw on warding, and I'm like, you know what, guys, fuck this. If I die, I'll just have another death. Just kinda take it like a man. Use your stab attack there, R2. But like I said, warding does a great job. I've got high dexterity, so I don't have to worry too much. As long as I defeat these guys before warding comes off, I'm fine. And that's going to happen, because I am the master. anyways, pick up all this healing crap, and we are about ready to head into this boss. Now, this boss is very intimidating looking, and he is fast with his attacks, but believe me, and you're gonna see what happens when you watch this. He is easy. He's a lot harder in New Game, but if you put your points in the correct areas, this boss is a piece of cake. And that's one of the things that I liked about this. When we were talking about this with a friend of mine the other day, is that that's the difference between Dark Souls and Demon Souls. It's the bosses in this game actually take tricks to beating them, but once you master the tricks, they're really easy. It's like with the Mega Man. Once you figure out their weaknesses, they become easy. Dark Souls, really all it is just charging in and blinding and mashing the R and R2 button to kill them. There's not a lot of tricks and strategies to them, except for maybe one or two of the bosses. But here we go. Warding enchant weapon. He goes over and attacks our buddy, our friend, our pal that we made. Charge in and watch this. Already halfway down. Just gotta watch. He does a power charge attack that stabs you and throws you off like this right here. You don't want that to happen. That can kill you. But again, and we have defeated him. Just like that. No problems whatsoever. Piece of cake. And that's why I'm running around in circles. I'm like, yay, I win. And one more demon down. And we are very close to the end of this game. I am Chubby Cheese at the latter half of the 3 Heart Runners. Thanks for watching, and we will see you soon. Take care.